Good morning. Welcome to THV 11 and streaming on THV 11 Plus. I'm Karen Fuller.
I'm Hayden Balgavy. Meteorologist Tracy Bean is back with us, breaking down your Thursday forecast. And Ashley King is in the house. As she walks in the door, we're dealing with an accident.
Yeah, we were just talking about, on Interstate, the ambulances are going the wrong way.
Yeah, it's
blocked. All blocked.
Yeah,
so she'll keep you updated on that. Weather-wise, we're not having anything this morning that's really impacting the roads at all. It's just going to be another hot and humid day. And so again, drink that water. We're not done with summer just yet. Let's check out those temperatures. Press that button there. 74 in the capital city. We are seeing a few areas even at 77 there in Hot Springs, 78 in Fort Smith. Those dew points are starting to rise. When they're in the 70s, it feels a little tropical, and we're headed there. That southerly flow is just pulling in that moisture, and again, those warmer temperatures. A 3-day planner keeps a spotty shower into our afternoon, very spotty at best, and most folks will stay dry, but you may see a few more clouds. Heat index today in central Arkansas around 103, 104. If you're off to the west and south, it may be just a little bit more. And tomorrow, a better chance for some scattered storms for everyone to receive a little rain. Temperatures going down just a little bit, but it's going to be very humid, and most of that activity as far as storms and rain showers should start to move out as we're heading into Saturday morning, keeping that high right around 95. But again, very humid. But we are going to see those temperatures continue to make their way up into those mid to upper 90s. And I would say by late next week, we'll be pushing that 99-degree mark, at least by Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
And we do have a traffic impact alert because of this. You can see nothing moving there on the westbound lanes of Interstate 30 because of this accident. It is near mile marker 85, or just about 6 miles northeast of Caddo Valley, and all lanes are blocked. This is because of a tractor trailer fire in this area, and you can see that no vehicles moving there to your left hand of the screen, but up ahead you can see where it's just completely stopped, and there's a lot of flashing lights in that area. We'll show you with our live traffic map where this is located. So again, this is on Interstate 30 going westbound, and you can see how backed up it is because of this accident. And if we click here just to get an idea, I mean, it's going to be very, very slow, 3 miles per hour. So around Friendship, this whole area just before you get to Malvern. So we'll keep an eye on what's happening with this, but definitely something that you want to avoid if you're going to be traveling in that area.
Arkansas lawmakers are pondering solutions to keep the state's public school employee health insurance fund from running out. New projections show the plan could be out of reserves by 2029, with a $31 million deficit expected as soon as 2027. Now, a new proposal would increase contributions from all three groups that fund the plan. That's the state, school districts, and teachers. Under that option, teachers would pay about 12.5% more into that system. But lawmakers raise concerns that even shared increases could hit smaller and rural school districts harder. Others argue the state should focus first on lowering health care costs by negotiating better rates with insurance providers instead of asking teachers to pay more.
Much more feasible percent increase if we spread the revenue across those three pieces.
That's quite of an increase for even our small districts, rural districts, even if we spread it through all three.
Some lawmakers also pointed to past decisions by the General Assembly not to increase funding as a factor in the fund's current financial outlook. The Arkansas Department of Education says it's monitoring the situation and working to support teachers as lawmakers continue searching for a solution. A follow-up meeting is scheduled for later this month.
With less than a week until students return, the Little Rock School District is looking back at summer school results before the new school year begins. District leaders are reviewing the first year of Arkansas's third grade literacy initiative to see how students performed. Out of nearly 1,400 third graders, 75 were recommended for a summer reading program. After summer school and retesting, 50 students scored at the lowest achievement level and will repeat third grade this school year.
So we're never going to be satisfied until that number is zero. But when you look at historically where we've been as a district and the high number of students that we had who are not performing on grade level, I think ending summer school with about 50 of those students repeating third grade, we're not happy about that. But it is definitely a significant improvement from where we started.
The new school year is also bringing a brand new charter school to Little Rock following the final conversion of Hall High School. And at the same time, planning continues for the future Little Rock West High School, which is expected to open for the next academic year.
The fight over a proposed Arkansas ballot measure is now headed to the state's highest court. Supporters of the rejected For Our People amendment filed a lawsuit Wednesday asking the Arkansas Supreme Court to overturn Secretary of State Cole Jester's decision to reject their petition. The proposal would strengthen protections for Arkansas's citizen initiative process and make it easier to qualify measures for the ballot. Jester rejected the petitions after finding the language submitted to voters didn't exactly match the title certified by the Attorney General. Supporters are asking the court to fast-track the case. The Attorney General's office has yet to respond.
Michigan's U.S. Senate race is set, and it could play a major role in deciding control of the Senate next year. Progressive Democrat Abdul El-Sayed won a close primary and will now face former Republican Congressman Mike Rogers in November. El-Sayed, a former state health official, enters the race with support from Democratic leaders, while Republicans are criticizing his positions on issues including military aid to Israel. The battleground state contest is expected to be one of the most closely watched Senate races this election cycle. Time now 6:05. Drivers in North Little Rock should plan for a temporary interstate closure happening tonight. RDOT is shutting down a ramp from I-57 southbound to I-40 eastbound for overnight repairs. The closure begins at 8 o'clock tonight and lasts until 5 tomorrow morning at exit 155. Crews will repair concrete on the ramp. Drivers will need to follow a posted detour continuing on 57 southbound to I-40 westbound, then using JFK Boulevard to get back onto I-40 eastbound. RDOT says they'll have signs, barrels, and message boards to guide drivers through that area.
North Little Rock families can get ready for a day of free fun and back-to-school support this weekend. The North Little Rock Cares Youth Coalition is hosting its annual Family Fun Day on Saturday at Sherman Park Community Center. The event runs from 10 a.m. until 2:30 p.m. and will offer free backpacks, school supplies, and haircuts for local students. Families can also enjoy bounce houses, face painting, food trucks, snow cones, and any other activity they want. Organizers say the event designed to bring the community together ahead of the new school year. Last year, more than 800 children and families attended with support from more than 20 community partners. And just before school, teachers listen up. 7 Brew is launching its long-awaited mobile app next week, giving customers a new way to order drinks, track rewards, and find nearby stands. The Northwest Arkansas-based chain says the app will be available on August 12th and will include mobile ordering, access to its secret menu, and updated rewards option. The company says drinks ordered through the app won't be made until customers arrive in the drive-thru line to make sure they are fresh.
Of course, you want that secret menu order fresh. Let's check in now with meteorologist Tracy Bean. No secret to the forecast. It's another hot day.
You stole my joke, Karen.
I'm sorry. Oh, please.
That's exactly where I was going with that one. That's okay. You can have it.
Great
it was
minds
good.
think alike.
Great delivery. All right, today we are seeing a few clouds out there, plenty of sunshine this morning, and we're still seeing that southerly flow bringing in that moisture. Today's high right around 95, but we're going to see that humidity up a little bit. It is going to be with a feels like a forecast, maybe 104, 105, again, riding that line for the heat advisory. I do think tomorrow we'll see a chance for a little bit more shower activity as a front makes its way through. And as it does, as we're heading into the evening, we'll see a better chance there of a few of those storms rolling through central Arkansas. Now, it's only really cooling things into those mid-90s or so, but then we're going to start to see things heating back up as we're heading into next week. And don't forget, all those kids, if they're not already back in school, they will be by, I'd say, Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday of next week. So it is going to be a very warm one for all of the students headed back.